Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? It's Tuesday, and of course means it's time to do some live streaming. And today, it's in the name of exploration, and we're gonna go and discover the depths of space, see what it has to store for us, and basically just take us. As always, when I do these exploration streams, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not planning to go anywhere fast, so we're gonna take it nice and steady. And if we come across anything interesting, we're gonna stop, scan, go down to the planets, take a look. I haven't played on this character at all since Odyssey, obviously, so I don't have any suits. We can go out. We have the flight suit, so we have a little bit of. Can we? I think we can go out in the flight suit. No, the plants are just the plants are over in the window. Because they don't get any sunlight in here. Yeah. I'm trying to adjust the camera a little bit so that the room seems a little brighter than it used to. I think the background was a little too dark before, so I adjusted the camera sensitivity up and then dimmed the lights to get a more light feel in the room. Hope that looks okay. People on Twitch asking about raw materials. I haven't been to the crystal shards. I know they have been changed, but I haven't been out there looking yet. But it should be something along those lines. Can anyone come along? Well, I'm out in the middle of nowhere already, so if you're in the area, you're welcome to tag along. I will be flying in solo though, but I am out in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know how far we are from Colonia. Maybe we are. No, we're not actually, Duncan. We're not sporting the pre-flight. I'm not even sporting one of my own mocks today. Mock for today is the Discord partner mock, because a while back, the community server, we got into the Discord partner program, and because of that, Discord sent me a mock. I'm like, here you go. You are now partner. You can have a mock. And I said, thank you very much, Discord. So yeah, so that's the mock for today. By the way, if you want to join the Discord server, it is at discord.d2a.com. Come on, brand focused. I don't know. Figured we'll use something else today. Discord mock. I will use that to promote the Discord server and for people to come over there. Nice community. Lots of friendly people. I haven't been there that much the last week because Odyssey has been making me very busy, and most evening it's recording. Dunkelore has fattened the bot on Discord. Yeah. So we should probably set a light goal today. Well, shouldn't we? Should we go with an easy 300 today? I think an easy 300 should be doable. Again, exploration streams are often a little bit more slow than the usual streams, so that actually reminds me. You guys could do better than 200. I think you can do better than 200. I just need to get my recording software up and running. Because okay. I think Adrian just Adrian says 201 for the number of hello Daves. Yeah, okay. Let's go. I think 201 is too easy. You guys can do 300. So as always, of course, if you want to help me out, go down and like the live stream. Because YouTube's algorithm love it, and that means it gets promoted more. That helps me, so we can get more people in here. And as a thank you, when we reach the like goal of 300 likes, I'm going to set up a discount code for you guys in the merch store, where you can get yourself like t-shirt, hoodies, caps, all the mocks, of course. Dave is like, liked and back on Twitch. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And of course, while you're down there, you can also go and and subscribe, because there's some pretty interesting videos coming out later this week. I actually have, hold on, let me show you this. You might have seen this before. It's too much stuff here, hold on. Here we go, here it is. Some of you may know what this is. There's too many wires here, hold on, just get rid of some of these. I don't need all of these, there we go. I have a review coming out later this week of this. Does this look familiar to you? No, it's not Whirlpool. See these? Oh. They should be familiar, especially if we jump in game. Oh, I locked off in a beautiful place. Well, look at that. But look at this. If we look down, you see those panels there? Right next to the little HOTAS in game. Yeah. That is, wow. Only thing with it, it has a ton of cable. I think it's awesome. And I've got a review that's going to be review out with these later this week. It's going to be a little bit of a weird review because since I got this, it is made by an Italian company called Flight Sim PM. Not a sponsor, by the way. They have I bought these myself, not sponsored. But since I got a hold of these, just get those out of the way and make sure wires are body safe. There we go. Now, since I got a hold of these, they actually are out of stock now, and I did briefly talk to them about if they were planning to put them back in stock, and they said they want to redesign them, and then maybe they're gonna make them later. So they're out of stock at the moment, and you can't buy them, and they don't know when they're gonna come back in stock, if ever. However, that makes this next video even more exciting, because I'm actually planning to that set there is going to be given away to one of you guys when the channel reaches 100,000 subscribers. That's going into the giveaway pool when I hit 100,000. So, like, in-game replicas of the panels in Elite can be yours when the channel hit 100,000 subscribers. You can't buy these anymore. We don't know if you're ever going to be able to. If you're considering, maybe they can add Bluetooth USB charging. I mean, they said they want to redesign it, and I think I don't know what they're planning to do. But one of my reasons I actually wanted to do the review of it, it's weird to do a review for a product you can't buy, was I kind of hope that it's going to show them that there is enough interest in the product. I think there's not enough interest in the product. It just hasn't been promoted enough, I think. And that's why I kind of want to hopefully help them get a little bit more traction with it. Less cable clutter would be good. Yeah, good point. But anyway, that's not the topic for today. That video is hopefully going to come out later. I haven't edited it yet, but it's going to come out later this week. It's the plan at least. And then once the channel hit 100,000, I'm going to throw those into the giveaway pool. And then you have a chance to get a hold of those, which I think is quite exciting, especially because it's an item that you can't buy anymore. And I think that's quite fun. And it is like the most perfect match for an Elite Dangerous channel ever to do that giveaway, I think. So that's the plan. But not for today, because the plan for today is to fly around in Odyssey. What's that? An ETX 125. Toss that into the pool too. Well, no, it is a 125 or 125. So you absolutely identified that correctly. It has some broken gears that needs to be fixed. But and I've hoped, and a purple hotel, Dog Lodge is basically Dunkelhorse right now just listing his wish list right now. So Virtual Hotas, Toby eye trackers. I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll see what I can get my hands on. Place your bet on when it's gonna crash. Let's hope for solid performance. Okay, let's start by actually taking a look at where on Earth, well, not on Earth, hopefully, where in the galaxy we are. So we are out here. That's right. So I decided to take a detour because I wanted to head up and explore this nebula here. Because it looked pretty. And then the plan was to head back down towards the Colonia area again. And I definitely need to go back to Colonia, which is like 6,000 light years away. Not too bad, actually. But I need to go back towards Colonia again. Because obviously I need to go and get my suits up. And I don't think there's any stations. Maybe I can find a station out here where we can get an Artemis suit. That would be nice, I guess. Someone over there on Twitch is playing the meta game, I can see, and says, is it cheating if you create a heaps of emails and sub to Down to Earth Astronomy's YouTube channel? It kind of would be, wouldn't it? I think it kind of defies the purpose. I mean, one thing is trying to force a number up, but forcing it with dead accounts is not really gonna help, is it? Don't get me wrong, we're gonna get there eventually. Nag, thanks a lot for the super chat. Says, just wanted to thank you for all your videos, especially your BGS ones. Whoa, scrolling past already. Hold on. It helped me get my head around it. Keep it up. Now I need to figure out one small detail. Getting people to play with. Well, Discord is a good place to start to find people to play with. And thanks a lot for the super chat, by the way. And there's the very delayed notification. Okay, we're not too far out, actually. We're only 500 light years, so we should be in this nebula in no time at all. And I think we're just gonna, we're gonna take our time. You got a station for me, Dunkel? Yeah, we need to... I need to find a place to search. I need to find where can I type in the name of... Why are we on the... You already get my sister, gonna catch my sister name? Are you saying we have a... Hold on, let me just check this. Oh, I didn't read chat. You're saying we have a station this close? That is actually pretty close, but we are closer to the nebula. I think I want to go to the nebula first, and then we can head down. No, not that. I want to bookmark it as... Station. Then we can head down afterwards. But let's go into the nebula. Head into the nebula first. I think that's a little bit more interesting. There we go. But what I wanted to do before I left was just to see if we had any new landable planets in this system. And we actually do. See, is this the system we're in now? Okay, right. So we out here probably at that planet there, which is, I guess, an ice world. Yeah, so we are at the ringed ice world. But we have this one, which is now landable, which it wasn't before. So, what type of world is this? High metal content world with a metallic core. We have a carbon dioxide atmosphere. I guess that's worth going and having a look at. just to see. I have performance Odyssey increased yet? No, that's not really a thing yet. I have another little plan for all my little exploration trips here, and that is I need to go and record some. Do I have my carrier up this far? No, this is on another carrier, so I don't have a fleet carrier on this account. But my plan is also to get some pretty cinematic shots for hopefully a new intro to the live stream. To get that updated with Odyssey looking screenshot, Odyssey looking videos. So that's also part of the plan. See if we can find that. Yeah, we're flying a Crate Phantom today. It's been my my designated exploration ship on this account. And before you ask about jump ranges and those kind of things, we're looking at around 60 light years. By optimizing your RAM latency, I did. Oh wow, is it RAM bottleneck? It seems then. Interesting. So you changed your lone tech. What do you do with your RAM latency? Because I think I'm already running CL14 or something, so there's not much more to push out of them. Is that with a double engineered FSD? No. This character has not been in the bubble since the double engineered frameshift drive was introduced. I actually think this character left the bubble before fleet carriers were even a thing. It's been out here for quite a while. Is the Crate Phantom really good for exploration or just good? I would say it's somewhere in between. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good exploration ship. I mean, if you're just looking for jump range, sure, there are probably better ships that can jump further, but it's an enjoyable ship. I mean, it's not big and heavy like the Anaconda. It doesn't have the same jump range as the Anaconda, but it has a better fuel scoop than the the Diamondback Explorer. So is it better than an Asp? Maybe. I think exactly as people say, it's very nice to fly. Okay, I can see if you're running. So Lone Tech said he was running 2133 megahertz and went to an XMP profile with 1400 megahertz on his RAM. I'm running CL14 on 3200 megahertz, so I'm running relatively fast RAM. I think the Phantom is a good middle of the road kind of ship when it comes to exploration. Especially if you want to go planet side. I often feel like the Anaconda, you always have to make that like, how big of a drive do you want to put into the Anaconda? Because you don't want that thing to feel big and heavy and sluggish to fly around, especially if you come across something with a slightly heavy atmosphere or a slightly heavy gravity. Then you really want to try and keep something that's a little more light, a little more nimble. But on the other hand, you don't want to sacrifice too much in your jump range, and I feel like going with a medium ship kind of gives you, like, it gives you the maneuverability, even though you may be downgrading your drives a bit, but you can still get a good jump range out of it. So I like the medium ships. Oh, seems like I already mapped this planet before. Oh, there's an impact site. Interesting. There are a lot of impact sites here. They're everywhere. And do we have an impact site right in the twilight zone? That would be perfect. See, that one up there looks like it's right in the twilight zone. That's an artificial structure, though. But let's go there, because that looks like... Hold on, I'm just gonna go out and check the... and look at the planet here. Oh, we're just gonna make a quick... gonna get the FPS counter off here. And then I'm just gonna start up my little recording software here. Just make sure my recording folders are clean before we start doing anything fancy here. There we go, that's out of the way. And then start a little recording here. And you should see here, if I just figure out where's my ship, there's my ship. I'm just gonna turn the ship away from the planet a little bit. I'm gonna come back to that impact site here in a second. There we go. Put some throttle into the ship, go back into free camera so we can track the planet. And I do a nice slow pan here as we move away from the planet. And keep the pan, see if we can get the star. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a wrap. Oh. That was the dashboard. It's not what I wanted. I want to stop that recording. There we go. Now we can go for the artificial structures. Is Odyssey a game or a YouTube space video generator? I think a little bit of both. Am I looking forward to the roadmap? Very much. It's gonna be extremely interesting to see what Frontier puts in there. I'm just talking the format of it. Are we looking at a roadmap that's gonna stretch the next 6 months? Which is, I'm expecting it's gonna be the next 6 months, or are we gonna... Because, okay, so I'm expecting we're gonna see a roadmap for Odyssey, where they're gonna highlight what they're gonna do from now and until the launch on console, which I expect to be around Christmas. I know they said the fall. I don't think that's possible anymore. I think it's gonna be around Christmas. So I think that's the roadmap we're gonna see. However, we don't know. It might as well be that now they're giving us a roadmap that's gonna last the next 2 years, where they're gonna highlight what are they planning to do with Odyssey going forward. Disregarding the bugs, they're just going to say, well, we're going to fix that over the next half year. That's going to be bullet point 1. And then the remainder of it could be the next 2 years. And so we have a feeling like, what are they actually planning to do with Odyssey going forward? I think it's one of those... I think what we need is probably the first one, where we need to get it like, when are we going to get this fixed, basically? Kind of roadmap. But it could as well be the second, where we just get a longer, which to be honest would be nice, seeing Frontier open up a bit, saying, hey, this is our long-term plans, because they never share that kind of stuff. Got some beautiful blue and yellowish colors here. I think I think you're right, Dongle, that it's just a bug. So did you see how the lighting just changed as you went down? And the atmospheric colors just went from blue to yellow? This is so weird. We are in an undiscovered system. I am the first person here, ever. And they have this.
Landing gear deployed.
I don't know why this would be here. Can I disembark in this suit? I can. Nice. First footfall. I have this the tiniest little. Hey! I only think I have.
Restricted area.
Uh-oh. And there's skimmers.
Restricted area.
Skimmers here too. No, I don't want to get killed out here. I am more than 10,000, I think like 15,000 light years. I'm in an undiscovered system. I'm the first person here. I just got first footfall. But I don't know who built this then. Let's just get a quick shot of the crate here flying into the sunset then. So we're just gonna put that there. Oh. I should probably raise my landing gear. Get a little bit of altitude, like so. And go over on this screen and start a recording. And then we're gonna do a slow zoom out here. Flying around the universe with a selfie stick. Exactly. There we go. Save that. Okay. I must admit I'm a little curious about these impact sites that we have. No, you can't name the planets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is like an oversight. Oh, hold on. Target's obscured.
4, 3,
Yeah, the heat effect of the engines looks great. Oh, can we get a quick shot of this as well? Hold on, let's try this. Sorry, I'm just gonna go complete, like, tourist mode here. Oh, we are too fast already. Give me a second. Just gonna go back down again. And see how the colors change as we go down here. You know, we have this nice red atmosphere. And we're just gonna point this thing straight up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out here like this, and I'm gonna lock it to the ship, and then I'm gonna throttle up. And then we should get that transition from pure orange up to this more bluish color. And then this is gonna take a while to record this, but when we then put that into like speed it up, make a little time lapse out of it, it should be pretty cool. One more boost, I think. There we go. That should be fine. Press that down later. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's get into Super Cruise and let's move over to the next system.
4, 3, 2.
I don't care about the impact sites. This seems to be Adrian says, did Odyssey kill Horizon? Well, obviously there's a lot of interest around it since it's brand new. And eventually, the two is gonna be not merged together, but they're gonna get merged closer to each other than they are now. At least the graphics gonna get ported over later.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think Odyssey is gonna be a bit like, I mean, or pretty much exactly like Horizons and non-Horizons before those two were merged together. That you can play Horizons and just play Horizons. And it's probably what you want to recommend people if they start, but eventually it's probably going to be one of those, like, if you really want to play this for reals, you want to consider getting into getting Odyssey as well down the line. Okay, back in exploration mode. Let's see what we got in the system.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay, we got some ice bodies, it seems. What was that? There was like a... Look at that, they changed the bands here. High metal content worlds. Metal rich worlds. What was that? There's like a tiny one where both shows up. Did you see that? You can't probably see it from my camera. Hold on. Let me move my camera a little bit. So look, you can see down here in the corner now. It says high metal rich bodies, high metal content worlds, but you can get it to a point where it kind of shows. There it is. High metal content worlds, rocky bodies. So it's kind of overlapping both of them at the same time. And there's a gas giant out there. But it's just ice worlds, and that's not really what we're looking for.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, hey, John. There you are. I was wondering if you would... Sorry, I almost forgot you on the...
4, 3, 2.
Forgot you on... Ghost giraffes. well, playing with him the other day on the stream.
Fuel scooping.
Got 18 bodies in this system. But it's nice bodies.
Incoming message.
What? Invitation from Celine Jane.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
What? Oh, no, not Codex. What? Come on! Fat fingers. I have unlocked Celine Jane. And Liz Ryder. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
People asking, I'll give somebody's giving Star Citizen a try. What's the best thing you can do? I mean, since it's the free fly event, I would say go and play around with the ships, because that's the thing you can do now that that's gonna be more difficult later, because you have to get the in-game credits to buy them. Right now you can rent every ship for free and try them. So I would focus on that. Focus on the different ships. Take a look at them, that kind of thing.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, fair point, Dongle. Dongleman said that I should remind people. I do have a referral code for Star Citizen. If you guys are interested, you can play for free at the moment, and if you use that, you get some extra. Sorry, you get some extra starting credits. 5,000 extra Alpha USC to start with, so twice the starting credits, which is nice. And it is free to fly at the moment. There's 2 days left of the free fly event, so you can play for free for the next 2 days.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Is that a bug that we're getting invites from engineers we already unlocked? I don't know. I have stopped trying to keep track of all the bugs by now. How come your engineers have gone? Is it a bug? I'm on a different account. This is not my main account.
Fuel scooping.
Did they fix people jumping on ships and locking you out yet? I'm not sure. I don't think I've never had that issue. Getting locked out of my own ship. And still nothing here. Earth likes ammonia worlds, water worlds area.
Frameshift drive charging.
7 more jumps until we're in the nebula. It's getting bigger in the windscreen here.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Do I think Star Citizen will come to console? It's very unlikely. Oh, are we gonna get the first crash of the night? Wait for it. Wait for it. No, okay, just server lag. You're right, don't tech. Just the servers being slow.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, server 30k incoming, loading Raxler. Nothing here.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Would be interesting if we could make it like 1500 is a little bit out of range, especially if we want to spend some time in the nebula before we move on.
Fuel
Scoop a
scooping.
little bit of fuel here. Oh, that's a boring system. Oh, I didn't complete my honk. The Star Citizen's very good. I enjoy it. I think it's okay. I mean, it has its bugs, but so does Elite. And at this point right now, Star Citizen is probably more stable than Odyssey. So, here we go. I mean, it depends what you want from a game, I think. I can definitely understand that Star Citizen may not be everybody's cup of tea. The same way I can understand that Elite is not everybody's cup of tea.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Are there guilds in Star Citizens like in Elite? There is organizations. I think the difference... Okay, if we want to compare, like, bugginess in Star Citizen and Elite. Bugs in Star Citizen is... like, small things, but they're always there. So it's like, sometimes the equivalent to the system map doesn't work properly, and you have to close it and open again for it to work. Or... sometimes when you try to drive an SRV or a car into your cargo hold or something, it like blah, 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 physics engine goes haywire. But it's small things that you can learn to work around. The difference is when you have bugs in Elite, it's often way more like this like central gameplay doesn't work at all. Like my main character right now, I cannot unlock Hero Ferrari on my main account. I have done, I think, 30 plus conflict zones now. I've tried relocking at them. I tried moving around between different conflict zones. I've tried doing super cruising in between everyone. I've tried everything, and I'm not getting that little tick mark for doing 10 conflict zones. So it's just that whole engineering line, I cannot progress because no matter what I do, that just doesn't work. So the difference is when we have bugs in Elite, they are often bigger. Like it's something that's fundamentally broken, and then Frontier fixes it down the line. Whereas the bugs in Star Citizen is often smaller annoyances, like people standing on the chairs all the time, or some NPC somewhere glitching out, or something like that. Not something that's gonna hinder your gameplay if you learn to just either ignore it or work around it. So it's different depending, like if you want that game that feels relatively, like right now Odyssey is relatively still a lot of the stuff, especially on foot stuff, that's broken, but let's imagine Odyssey like 6 months down the line when we reach the day where it should actually have been released. But imagine that 6 months down the line, Frontier's now ironed out the majority of bugs and the performance is acceptable. Let's imagine that like utopia. Yeah. In those situations, if we have bugs, it's still going to be like larger things. So if you want that more smooth gameplay experience where you're sometimes just going to hit a brick wall, then Elite is probably for you. But if you would rather have basically a dirt road that where everything is a little bit janky, but overall, it's not often we see massive game breaking bugs at the same scale that I think we do in Delete. I don't know if I haven't really tested if that is true, but that's at least the way it feels to me when I'm playing the game. Okay, what do we have here? Nothing of interest. Wonderful. We can't be far away now. Port jumps out. Yeah, okay, so the hero Ferrari problem is a known bug. I have seen it being confirmed. I was checking it out on the issue tracker. By the way, if you're ever in doubt whether a bug is known, go to Frontier's issue tracker and then find it there, search it up, log in with your credentials, and then click upvote. Because when you click upvote, Frontier, it gets higher up in Frontier's prioritization. So I saw that, and you can also go in if you can write your little own report, say I have been able to replicate this, I did this, and that, and then you help Frontier with their bug fixing. And by having more people upvoting it, then they know it's something they should focus on earlier. So that's probably the best way to get stuff like this fixed. Go to the issue tracker and upvote the box you think is the most severe. And that one in particular had, I think, 100 posts or 100 pages? I don't know, a lot of people who said, yeah, I've been able to replicate this, it doesn't work. So if you can't unlock, it's not just you. There's a lot of people who have that issue. It works for some people, but not for all. And I just hope they fix it soon, because it's quite annoying that you have a whole engineer line we can't progress down. And the two others are not much better. One needs genetic repair meds and one needs opinion polls, and that takes forever to get.
3, 2, 1,
You got all your opinion polls. Where did you get your opinion polls from? Because I'm having very little luck finding them in a reliable manner. I can find, like, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 an hour if I'm lucky.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Again, it's just rocky worlds.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, 36 hours of straight up brute forcing it. Fair enough. Then you're having. I was doing some back of the envelope calculations, and I thought the place that I found was about 20 hours of brute forcing. And I thought 20 hours is just looping the same settlement over and over and over again. We can go and do that later if you guys want to, because it's actually. It's fun to do for a while, but it gets old really quickly. Yeah, exactly. I'm doing tourist anarchy systems.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Again, nothing really in this area. It's pretty boring area. But hey, nebula's next. Look at that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I have noticed that as well, that the Star Corona looks a little bit more fuzzy than it used to.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
My Phantom has about 60 light years to jump range. Here we are! Welcome to Random nebula in the middle of nowhere.
Fuel scooping.
With 4 planets in this system. And they're all gas giants. So nothing we can land on. And it's been discovered before, even. Okay, let's try to find some systems that could be interesting to go to. Let's go for some of the bigger. There should be some bigger, heavy stars than this nebula. Oh. Well, maybe not. Why not?
Fuel scooping complete.
Maybe they're a little bit older than I thought, this nebula. Nope. Interesting. I would have thought we would find a lot more blue stars in this area than we do. Oh, no, there's one there. Let's go there and check. If you want to, later in the stream, I'm going to show you my opinion pool farm. I fine-tuned it to like a beautiful little 10-minute loop you can do. And I've been becoming pretty effective at it. I'm becoming pretty good, and I've learned a lot actually in the process about NPC behavior and how the mechanics work, especially when you're doing illegal stuff. Yeah, more rocky worlds.
Frameshift drive charging.
But no, I think the roadmap's gonna be extremely... A 10-minute loop. Just the data ports. In my loop I can get the power regulator, 2 lockers there, and all on nearly all data ports. Yeah, the loop I'm running is 6 data ports, and it takes around 10 minutes to do a loop. 25. Well, still not a lot of interesting planets. Well, hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream, then. Should be able to get your opinion polls farm down to 5 to 7 minutes for 6 data ports. Yeah, probably can if you begin to really optimize it a little bit. And again, pre-discovered system. There's a random moon you can land on. What is that? Hey Michael, thanks for becoming a member. Methane. We can't land there. But with the rings it might be pretty. Should we go and take a look? It's not that far. And with the gas giant in the background, there's a potential for a Also pretty, pretty screenshots. I'm just gonna quickly scan just these planets here. Oh, that is pretty. I like the colors on that. Just gonna map these. Is there another one in here? Oh, right, there is. Okay, that should do it. No, we can't. You can't land on it. You can always see on a planet if you can land on it. It needs to have this blue arc on it before you can land. So you can see this one that has like a blue halo, meaning there's an atmosphere, but there's no blue arc. So we can land here, but there's no atmosphere. We can't land there, but there's an atmosphere. All these has no atmosphere, but the landable. That is apparently the only landable planet or landable moon with an atmosphere in this system. And we don't know a lot about it other than that. That's an ammonia atmosphere. Anyone know where to get these? 10 weapon inventory and 10 chemical inventory. Weapon inventories I would expect you to get at security data ports, and chemical inventories probably at, I would expect, laboratory data ports. Or yeah, as Nia said, as quest rewards is also a very good source. Opinion polls, I found a hard time finding any missions that give those out as reward. I don't know that I haven't seen any specific quest. I've been looking for opinion polls as part of a quest, but haven't really found it. Ammonia atmosphere, what color would it be? I would get like a brownish color. Okay, so where's the main planet? Is that the one we have out there? Okay, the rings are relatively faint. I would like to know where the main planet is. Okay, it's quite far away. Just do a quick flyby here so we can have a look. There we go. It's not too bad. It's not the prettiest planet ever, but it's okay. Let's just go and pay a quick visit to that ammonia atmosphere thing. Yeah, the rings were quite nice. I'll give it that. Oh, that is actually pretty cool with the gas giant. I wish they were closer to each other. That would be, that would have made it a little bit nicer. Why we can't land on those? Probably because the atmosphere is too dense, would be my guess. Yeah, 14 atmosphere. There's your problem. We can have atmosphere, but not too much. We can only have like, oh, I think maybe up to 10% or something of an atmosphere. You can land on it just once. Yeah. Yeah, I would think that 0.1 is the limit, so it's very, very thin atmospheres, all we get. I would think the atmosphere type would affect the color from orbit, but we'll see when we get there. I mean, most of the ammonia atmosphere planets used to be like this brown fart color. And we'll see if that's the same case here. Poetic, very, I know. For reference, Mount Everest summit is 0.3 atmosphere. Okay, I actually thought it was more. But, okay. Yeah, explore water worlds in a little submarine, that would be amazing. But I think that's pretty far away right now. Yeah, that's right. Star Citizen's getting a city floating in the upper layers of a gas giant. I'm really looking forward to that. Come on, that would be 10 FPS. Yeah, true. Found a 7,700 atmosphere planet. Oh, that's dense. It seems colors are pretty similar. Just gonna give it a little bit of speed here. There we go. And then go out so we can do a quick flyby. You know what? Let's just start a recording of that. It may turn out well. It may not. We will see. A little bit more speed. The galaxy backdrop, or the nebula backdrop there is amazing. Look at that green atmosphere there. There we go. Let's go map it. And then let's see if we can land on it. Well, we can, but... Four probes. Oh, I should probably be a little bit more careful. I can't remember if I engineered this. We'll see. I'm not too worried about the efficiency target. I don't think I engineered this.
Surface scanned by 50%.
But I think we're good.
Surface scan complete.
So, what do we have on this one? Anyone build a building on these as well? Minor wreckage sites. Meh. Let's go for that very dark patch right there, I think. That looks interesting.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, is that maybe just the... I think that's maybe just the mountains that looks like it's darker. And the shadows being cast. Let's try to dump it down here then. We can always head over to the mountains later then. Oh, that's also very rugged, isn't it? Let's take a look at the atmosphere. Oh, look at that. Woo-hoo! That's intense. Oh, there's something there. Over to the side. So let's see if we can put this thing down.
Landing gear deployed.
Unsuitable terrain. Everything here is unsuitable terrain. Come on. Oh, there was a spot right there. It's tiny. Let's see if we can put it down there anyway. I don't have a docking, undocking thing. Now, we don't have a bioscanner because I only have the flight suit, so that will have to do for today. It kind of feels a little weird that the lighting here is so white. But if you look at that, I mean, I feel like the lighting here should be way redder. Or redder. More red. Redder is not a word, I think. And are these missing textures? No, they're just overexposed. Look at that. I found shrooms! Yes, I did. And I have 30 FPS. So they're kind of little red sometimes, but I think that's from the light. You can kind of see here in the shadow. I think lighting on these is broken. Oh, that's a shame. But at the very least, we can get a pretty shot here. Just gonna close these windows. Go over here. Start the recording. Move the frame rate counter. And then I kind of want to do like a slow pan here. Where you can really see the around here in the foreground moving. Looking at the star with my ship. The shadow is a little weird, and it kind of looks like he's floating, but oh well. Ollie, there's some there's some Jim Carrey reference there. Is that with high shadows? I believe it is. Shadow quality ultra. Just want to see what happens if we drop it down to low, just for fun. Well, the FPS is a little better. Now he has no shadow. See? No shadow at all. If we go in and we put it from low to medium, he has a very faint shadow. You can see that there, like very blurry shadow. I would actually prefer no shadow over that. Let's try to turn that off. Probably keep it on while we're testing. So there, now we begin to get the full shadow. Legs are still a little weird, all the way up to his legs, kind of clipping out there. It's getting feathered out too much. And that was at shadow high quality. Let's go shadow ultra. It's no real difference. So I would probably actually recommend keeping it at high, and if we then turn blue more for this, going to give us a little bit of frames. A little bit. I gave about 10 frames. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, there's a pretty crappy shadow. Oh, I'm still recording. Hold on. Don't want to have that running more than I need to. It's taking up 24 gigabytes per hour of video I record. At least they seem to have fixed the textures. That used to be very... like, textures used to be very blurry on the surface. At least that seems to be fixed. Or was that part of the... hold on, just check something. If we take terrain quality and drop that from ultra for capture and drop it down to ultra. Oh, it's about the same. Okay. There used to be a thing where the textures wouldn't load. Maybe it's because they already loaded. There used to be a problem where they wouldn't load correctly if you didn't have the terrain quality on ultra for capture. If you only had it on normal ultra, it wouldn't. But at least that seems to have been fixed. The surface textures look a lot better now. I need to relog for terrain to update. Okay. Don't want to do that right now. I am running the game at 4K.
Landing gear retracted.
Should we try to go and see what the atmosphere looks like if we go a little bit closer to having the sun at zenith rather than having it at the horizon? So a little bit more midday.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm running a 2080 Ti. Field of view. You can try that actually. What's my... Is there a separate on-foot field of view? Model draw distance. What if we actually just drop this way down? Model draw distance. Drop terrain works down. Drop the field of view down. On-foot field of view. Drop everything down. Let's see what happens. We probably have to relog now, to be honest. Where's the sun? Or the star, or whatever. It's there. We still have that red issue, but I would say it's not as prominent, but it actually gets very prominent as we go down surface level here.
Landing gear deployed.
How's the stability this week? We haven't had any crashes. I had a single time where a jump between systems was hanging a little bit, but mostly it's been pretty stable, I think. Come on. Why is this not suitable terrain? It is pretty much as flat as it can be. Okay, let's try just to quickly jump out to main menu and back in. Oh, look at that. I have 60 on a planet. What if we go out on foot? Okay, we're almost running 60 now. It feels very jittery though. I don't really feel like the field of view has changed, has it? Like, right now I have the edge of the Phantom just at the edge of my camera view now. On foot field of view, and just drag the terrain thing up as well. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wow, there's a lot of fisheye here. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's too much. Let's put it in a nice medium. I don't know, I feel like it can be a little wider, maybe. Yeah, that's better. It's relatively wide, but there's no fisheye effect. Not too much, at least. There's a little bit on the edges, but... How much distance can we actually get from... Okay, it actually allows us to get a very decent amount of distance from the character. And it doesn't clip with our own ship. Why is field of view no numbers? I don't know. Yeah, I could set it in the config file. Oh, there's a rock there in the way. Just gonna get an orbit here around the ship. Again, some weird things here, right? Look at the light that's reflecting here. It's pure white light that's reflecting in the ship. I would expect that to be a lot redder, the light that was bouncing off the ship there, than it is. Anyway, moving on.
Landing gear retracted.
I haven't been spending too much time with the new outfitting UI, but it seems super confusing. It may just be that I haven't gotten used to it, but it seems super confusing.
Engage.
It looks odd with the red sky, but we have a blue sky. Yeah, but it's not deep. Like if you, I don't know, if you like have a sunset and you have like this deep red just before sunset, and you have the light from the sun reflecting off a car, would that light look red or would it look white? I don't know. White? Well, then I guess it's correct if that is the way it would be. I never actually done that experiment, but interesting. Okay, where do we want to go? Pick a star. That one is an F star. That looks pretty. Let's go and look at the F star.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, I think we need... What time is it? We've been streaming now for a little bit over like an hour and 20 minutes. So, remember, if you haven't liked the live stream, please go down and give it a like. It helps me out a ton because YouTube's algorithm loves that. And when we hit 300 likes today, I'm gonna set up a discount code for you guys on the merch store as a little thank you for helping me reach today's like goal. While you're down there, I would really appreciate if you would also consider subscribing to the channel. I am aiming for 100,000 before the end of the year. Going great so far, and hoping to keep that that momentum going.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
We need to... Whoops. There we go. We need to figure out, should we go towards a station and try to get a suit? Probably not going to be able to make it today, given the time that we have. Well, that was a boring system. Let's find another one. Hey, we're at 300. Yeah, so we can do two things. We can go for a station. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it all the way to the station. Okay, random system in the middle of the thing here. Let's go for that one there. We need suggestions now for okay, let's start one thing at a time. Suggestions for discount codes. What should it be? Are we gonna go something simple as, I don't know, like Odyssey would be boring. Stay up late. I have work in the morning. I can't sit and play computer games all night. Numbers for field of view. Red light. I like that. Armstrong suggested. White light. Oh, that's red eye. There's been... Oh, let me just... Here we have suggestions for first footfall. FPS are optionals. Red sky. Lots of things suggesting pink eye, like red, pinkish. Somebody suggesting shadow. Make ED great again. Bright mushroom. Or bright shrooms. Fix the UI. There's a lot of people suggesting stuff relative to all the red planets we've been at tonight. I think I like Expo's suggestion with red light. Because there's a... let me see here. So let me just get a discount code set up for you guys. And then we're going to discuss after that what we want to do for the remainder of the live stream. Because I have two suggestions. Let's see here, discounts. And we're going to use red light. It's going to be 10% off. And it's going to stay up for the remainder of the live stream. There you go. I'm going to post it here on YouTube and Twitch. If you use that now, you should be able to get, or you will be able to get 10% off on the merch store, which you can find at d2astore.com. No, so want to discuss what are we going to do? So we can do two things. We can begin to get the system name again and hope that cross. Yes, it did. We can begin to head towards this. There should be a station here, I think. It does say population 0, so that's a little... Are you sure this is right? Dongle. These are fleet carriers, Dongle. The ones you've listed. I don't think there's one there. I think if... Nope, wrong? Okay. Right, we need to move pages. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the closest one is... there, it seems. But if we're heading there, we might as well go directly for Colonia. I mean, the difference is a few hundred light years. So... Okay, so here, we're gonna go directly for Colonia then. So now if I have to delete that bookmark, I have to go in here. I have to go to Manage Bookmarks. I then need to find it. And I called it Station, I think. There it is. And then I can delete it or remove the bookmark in here. Because that is a wonderful UI. Can fleet carriers stock suits? Yeah, but they need to make it back to a... I think they can. No, they can't. Fleet carriers can't stock. There's no concourse on them. They can't stock suits. I still want to head to that system. So, why don't we just jump in there? Either we can begin. There's like 5,000 light years to Colonia. So we're not going to be able to make it to Colonia today. So we can either just keep exploring and keep flying towards Colonia so that I can get there at some point in the future. Alternatively, I jump over on my main account and we do a few loops of the place where I've been farming opinion polls. And I'll show you the loop that I've been running. And that's an option too. So, yeah, I will need a suit, I know, but I'll get there eventually. So, let me know in chat, do you want to see opinion poll farming or do you want to see more exploration? So, just exploration. Use your time productively. OP farming, polls. I think one there for exploration. Loops, polls. Okay, everybody's saying polls. Most people. I saw one that said exploration. This system is... There's nothing interesting here. Okay, so we're gonna jump over on the main account, and then I don't need this anymore. Yes, I need a suit, but I'll get there eventually. I'm not in a hurry on this account. This is the account that I play on. When, you know, I want to get away from all the stuff in the bubble. I just want to go out. I just want to fly into nowhere for a while and just look at the pretty sights. But we're just going to quickly swap accounts. And I think it's wonderful to have, because sometimes, you know, it's just nice to be able to just go out and be... Yeah, and take nice screenshots too. It's my screenshot generator, basically. Let's jump over here in the main account. I'm going to do public events on foot. So I am working on doing another carrier trip at some point, where everybody can join and we're gonna fly somewhere. When? I still don't know. I want to wait until Elite is in a little bit more of a stable state, and so the majority of bugs have been ironed out and all that stuff. I feel right now would be a really bad time to begin to do another carrier trip, mostly because of the bugs, the instabilities, and all that stuff. When it will be, I don't know. I will be keeping you guys updated. I'll of course be mentioning it in Hello Dave, and I will also be posting about it on YouTube. Discord was probably going to be where we're going to be coordinating all the things. So carrier trips is definitely going to be a thing again. Destination unknown. Destinations in plural, probably. We're going to be doing a multi-stop route again, I think. And yeah, I'm going to wait until the whole Odyssey thing is beginning to like flatten out a little bit, so it's not as chaotic as it is right now. Okay, we are back in game on my main account. So I am in the system. I don't even know. Something like that. You can see it here. C60, right? This is an anarchy system with a tourist and terraforming economy. The main focus is it's an anarchy tourist system. This means if you open up the system map, you can see, and we just go and check the Odyssey settlements, we have agricultural gardens, agricultural sites, then we have a spa, we have an inn, we have a viewing platform, we have resorts, lodges, more lodging, venues, resorts, spas, resorts. There is plenty of places here. And the one in particular that I'm using is on this planet here. And it's called Betty Inn. Betty Inn is a little site, as you can see here, where in the center we have... I'm just going to give you an overview of the site. It's going to make it easier for you in a second. In the center of the site, we have a landing pad. Over here, we have a few utility buildings, and we have a power plant, as you can see here. And there's a few guards roaming around here. But we have the main power buildings located on this side. That's not where we're going. Over on the other side here, we have a main building here with a bar inside. This is basically like a bar. And then we have 1, 2, 3 houses on this side. And 1, 2 houses on this side. Each of the houses here have a data port inside it. And this... Oh, this actually has a chimney. I've never been up there. I should do that at some point. And the main bar here also has a data port inside it. YouTube is low risk. Can't read it. What's the system name? So, system name is Fullerene. Fullerene. Yes, thank you. Fullerene C60. It's like there. So here, down here you have the Pleiades sector, you have the bubble here. Out there you have the coal sack. And here you have Fullerene. Anyway, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go away from here because we just logged in.
Ship released.
And remember, when you log in, all data ports and things will be empty.
Frameshift
So our first
drive
job is to reset all the data ports. So we're gonna do that by going into Super Cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And drop back out of Super Cruise. And then we're gonna use the amazing speed on this thing to get back down to the surface.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Put this thing down on the landing pad.
Docking successful.
Like so.
Engines disengaged.
And the suit of choice is going to be a Dominator suit with a Manticore Executioner sniper rifle that has a... I'll show it to you loadout here. Manage loadout. This one here. So we have a Manticore Executioner sniper rifle with an audio masking modification on it so that it is nice and silent and we can't hear it. We have a Manticore Intimidator, which is the shotgun for breaching houses. And we have a Karma P15, which I rarely use. And the suit has a damage resistant mod, so we can take a little bit more PPU in case people decide to shoot back. Now, first order of business. Hey! Dragon, thanks a lot for becoming a member. Welcome to the channel, man. That's awesome. So, first thing we're gonna do is
Wait, Commander. I'm gonna run you through the scanner.
gonna let them scan you.
Scan detected.
Be very careful with the scans.
None of your warrants involve us.
There we go. They scanned us, and we go into the bar. We're heading straight for the bar.
Entering pressurized environment.
And people are super touchy with their personal like their private sphere. So we have payroll information and sales record. I don't know, payroll information? I don't know.
Downloading data.
Don't know if I need it. I'm gonna take it. But here we are allowed to be.
Transfer complete.
Nobody cares that we're in here. So this is fine. We could leave now. That would be fine.
Pressurized environment.
But we want the rest of the data ports as well. So we're gonna jump up here on the roof. Because up here nobody's gonna disturb us, and we can look down the windows. And these guys really like to just stand there and watch the. And now he left, of course. Stand there and watch the adverts. So I'm just gonna wait for someone to do that again. Oh, there's also one standing right there. He has a security clearance too. That's perfect. We can scan him through the seating windows, and they're not gonna spot us up here.
Security profile cloned.
There we go. So now we got ourselves a security profile. So now we have access to the houses. We only need level 1. So we have level 2. That's fine. We gotta go over to this house here. With some nice floating med packs up there. Beautiful. And we're gonna have a look around. Problem is, we're gonna begin to knocking in doors. And firing shotgun shells left and right. And the guards is gonna hear it if they are close to the buildings. They're gonna hear shotgun fire or gunfire inside the buildings, and they're gonna come to investigate. Now, we obviously don't want them to come and investigate, because if they come and investigate, well, we don't want to get caught. So how do we get rid of a guard? This is where sniper rifle comes in. Standing still there. One shot. Dead guard. Now we're just going to quickly check. There's no one else coming this way. Seems there's not. Perfect. Oh, what on earth happened there? So now that we got rid of the guard, shields up.
Shield activated. Entering pressurized environment.
Knock, knock.
Entering restricted area.
We're gonna quickly just search the house. Nobody's home. Check the data port. I want the cat media. Network access log. Don't want to see his browser history.
Downloading
We
data.
don't download the cat record or the cat media. Like
Transfer complete.
so. Shotgun
Leaving
away.
restricted area. Leaving pressurized environment.
Then we're just gonna quickly check here. See, somebody there discovered the body. That is bad. Oh shit, he moved. So he haven't so they haven't set off the alarm until they find who did it. There we go. So they're just going to begin to investigate when they see a dead body. And because I wasn't around, they didn't sound the alarm. So now we can head into the next house.
Entering pressurized environment.
We go. These guys, they don't have shields for some reason. Network access locks. We don't need that. What I do need is to use their little power
Suit
socket here.
recharging. Suit fully charged.
There we go. Next house. Again, we're
Leaving
gonna
pressurized environment.
keep an eye on if anybody is moving up in this direction. I don't see anyone. So it looks like we are good. So we can go and breach the next house.
Entering pressurized environment.
Someone in here? Oh, hell. You're not supposed to. Take him out!
House is clean. Nah, didn't have anything. So there's a guard there who heard something. You can see that he is very alert at the moment.
Wait, Commander. I'm warning you. Lower your weapon.
There we go. So a guard did hear us and did get alerted, but we managed to kill the guard before they managed to set off the alarm. They will see a little yellow icon above them when if they set off the alarm. So now we have 2 here. So we don't want these guys around either. So we're gonna take the rear one first.
You haven't won yet.
Oh, I think I have. There we go. Knock, knock.
Entering pressurized environment.
Nope. Oh, evacuation protocols. I don't know if we need those, but
Downloading data.
we don't see them too often, so I guess I'm gonna pick them up. Could just turn off the alarm. Yeah, but the alarm's all the way on the other side, over on the
Transfer complete.
over on the power plant. So
Leaving pressurized environment.
I prefer just to shoot everybody. I'm gonna breach the last house.
Entering pressurized environment.
Cat media.
Downloading data. Transfer complete.
Yeah, picking up everything takes too long. I did that in the beginning and it was just...
pressurized environment.
Everything just took forever. And that run is now done. Yeah, suit energy is fine. Yeah, here's Johnny. Exactly. Oh, there we go. It took a while.
Engines engaged.
And then I personally think that I take the data that I don't see that often, but the stuff that I see pretty much like multiple of on every run, I don't really bother too much with that because I can find that so easily that if I ever need to come back to it, then I know where to get it very, very easily. But the rare stuff, I usually pick that up. I have downloaded quite a bit of the digital designs. Did I miss some digital designs? I don't think I did.
Docking request granted.
And there you go. And I'll be able to do these runs at about
Landing gear deployed.
10 minutes when you do them effectively.
Engines disengaged.
If you want to speed things up, I found it would be a good way to try to fly over the road, because then you don't get scanned by the guards walking around out there.
Back up a bit, would you?
Entering pressurized environment.
Cat media. That's all I want. I think I have enough cat media now. I have a lot of cat media.
Scan detected.
This is around here.
Yeah, you can scan me.
Transfer
Commanders always
complete.
respected the law.
I assume you're here for something?
There we go.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Up, up, up on the roof we go. Looking down through the windows. Look for someone who's standing still, because it's a lot easier. There's one there. With a security clearance, we need to go a little closer. There we go. Nope, don't move.
Security profile cloned.
Got it. Someone's walking away from the area. That's good. I don't see anyone around, so
Shield activated.
we're just gonna begin knocking indoors.
Entering pressurized environment.
Deploy my history in the foundation lists. Nope. Nothing there.
Leaving pressurized environment.
And this is basically it. This is how I've been farming opinion polls, and it's slow. I really wish there was a faster way. Nothing there.
Entering pressurized environment.
I just heard something in the restricted area. I'm gonna go check it out.
to be in here.
This one, where is he? There we go. Accident lock. Multimedia entertainment.
Downloading data.
By the way, it's really good to use your minimap, because you can see if someone's coming in on the minimap. So you get
Leaving pressurized environment.
a little bit of a warning before people come in if you keep an eye on your minimap. We're really lucky with our guards today. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. There's a guard coming up here. We're gonna crouch down so he doesn't see us.
Entering pressurized environment.
Knock, knock.
Somebody in here.
Wow, a shit shot. And as you can see, the NPCs, they are dumb as a door. Digital designs, nice. Add opinion polls, ooh.
Downloading data.
So we're just gonna keep a keep an eye on the. Oh, see, someone's coming towards the house there on the minimap. They're walking around outside. Or they're walking away again. You need to be careful with that.
Transfer complete.
This area's restricted. No more warning!
Warning.
Oh.
Power loss.
You see that yellow icon he had on him? That was him trying to call in backup. So we definitely had some guards who got too close. We got another one incoming. Just gonna take care of that.
Pressurized environment.
Oh,
You'll pay for that!
there we go. Yeah, I know my energy is getting really low, so
Shield
we're gonna
deactivated.
should have charged up in the last house. We'll have to be careful here. Hopefully they have a charge port.
Entering pressurized environment.
Okay, house is empty. No charge port though. That's a bit of a problem. Multimedia entertainment. Gonna get that.
Downloading data.
I
Transfer complete.
do not have any energy cells with me, but it's okay.
Leaving pressurized environment.
We're done here anyway.
Suit battery depleted. Activating emergency air supply.
There we go. That went okay.
Landing gear retracted.
And now,
Released. Engines
we
engaged.
guessed it. We do it again.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
We have quite a bit of time on emergency air, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, the old whole... Now, we have emergency air supplies. It's fine. I should probably charge up at least once during the mission when we come across a house with it.
Docking request granted.
And... Oops.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Yeah, they keep... Hey, I'm in an anarchy system. I'm allowed to be here. And I'm allowed to shoot people. Why does it say there's an energy port here? Oh, there is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna jump over the road. So we avoid the scan. And then we run in here.
Entering pressurized environment.
What do you want?
I want to download... No, I don't. I want to leave. The other door.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Why are you so close?
Why are you so... I'm coming up the door. Just relax. Again, their private sphere is quite large. They don't like you being within like 4 meters of them. Anyone just standing around here? Or is everybody walking? Everybody's walking. Where do they all go? Okay, I don't know if I can get... I think there's a little bit too much distance there. Ah. See, I need someone standing still. Or at least walking very slowly.
Security profile cloned.
There we go. Got it. Yes, that's correct, Nightworld. I'm not wanted in the system because it's an anarchy system. So they don't like me murdering people, but I'm not getting a bounty for it, so... Now that body's probably gonna get discovered.
Shield activated. Entering pressurized environment.
Nobody's home. Put the gun away when we're outside because... Just gonna check if anybody's on their way up here. Does not seem like it.
See them!
Back to social payroll information. Just gonna go and charge up here. So we have enough power.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Anybody found the body yet? Seems not.
Entering pressurized environment.
I think I heard somebody in the restricted.
Take them out!
Yeah, somebody must have heard that. There are some people pretty close. Evacuation protocols. Well, they haven't found anything yet. No? Nope. They're still just walking casually around here, so they didn't hear anything. That's good. Oh, this is more difficult. Now we have two of them very close to each other. We will have to shoot the guard first. Oh. Oh, I missed. Don't see me, don't see me. There we go. Hiding in the shadow. Someone's walking around over there. I don't think they heard anything. Okay. Knock, knock.
Pressurized environment.
You're not allowed to.
Oh, yes, I am. Evacuation protocols. You should probably use those right now.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay, last house. And again, I'm never actually getting caught because every time somebody sees me, they get a shotgun to the face. Yeah, so there are two things that are keeping me from getting a bounty right now. One thing is that I'm in an anarchy system. And that's the main point. And secondly, every time somebody spots... I mean, I'm never being spotted killing someone. And I'm always very careful that when I shoot someone that I'm in a position where they're not gonna see me. So that's why I'm always sitting on a roof in the dark, crouching down, and whenever I snipe people, always crouch, so I'm harder to detect. And that's why they don't spot me. And when they don't spot me actually killing someone, even... Oh, there we go. Even if they spot me, you have a few seconds where there's a little, like, yellow antenna icon next to their name, and that means they're trying to call in backup. Only when that icon disappears have they actually managed to get the signal through. So you have a bit of time until that icon disappears, and if you can kill them in that period, they're not going to manage to get the signal out. And you can just go ahead. Then nobody saw you, because the only person who saw you, well, died immediately after. So if you're careful with your positioning and know when you can shoot and when you can't, that's the main thing. The first time I did this, I ended up setting up the alarm because I think it's important that you... Oops, again. I think it's important that you keep the area around the houses clear. That's why you always see me take out the guards outside, because they can hear you if you begin to open fire inside the houses. So I want to keep that half of the base clean. So that's why I'm taking that extra risk that it is to kill a guard out in the open so he doesn't hear me. But that also means that whenever I come out of a house, I have to go back and see if anybody discovered the body. Because if anybody saw the body, I need to kill them before they figure out I was the one who killed it. Because they're going to be very alert.
Why are you so close?
Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay, so I missed a scan there, so I'm going to have to run now. Because they... Apparently the guard inside was... And when you hear the little radio chatter, that was the reinforcement that were being called in. So I'm in all kinds of trouble now. And you can hear the alarm as well. So this one has gone haywire. So we're gonna get out of here very quickly. I have tried to just kill them all, but the problem is at this point, I would need to go all the way across the base. I would need to find someone to scan, which is next to impossible now. I would need to find a level 3 scan in order to get into the power plant in order to disable the alarms. Because if I do not disable the alarms, they will just keep spawning. So that means I have two options. Either I try to get a level 3 scan, or I cut my way in. But cutting my way in after you've been spotted is almost impossible, as you will have people on your back shooting you almost immediately. So you're much better off if you do manage to fail a run like I did there, and you set off the alarm. Just go out to Super Cruise and come back in. Again, I ran away from a scan, so they didn't actually scan me. So again, I'm free to just come back and do it all again.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Yeah, they will keep spawning. I can't just... I tried it before, thought, okay, I'll just murder the whole base every time, because that's probably faster anyway. But they will keep coming in with ships that will drop off reinforcement, just as in conflict zones. And they will keep doing that until you turn the alarm off. And if I don't have a level 3 scan, getting into the power building to disable the alarms is going to be really difficult. So again, do pay attention to the scans. There's often a guard out here in front of the bar, and there's a guard inside the bar.
Entering pressurized environment.
Which more often than not wants to come over and scan you.
Good to see you.
Oh, look at that. Exploration journals. Opinion polls. Nice.
Downloading data.
What do you want?
Let's see. It's coming in my direction now.
Transfer complete.
And when you have
Ready
both
through
the
scanner.
transfer complete...
Scan detected.
I don't even notice. The message popped up. There's a little message up there in the corner now. That the scan is complete. But that message pops up way before... Okay, let's get away from her. Popped up way before she was actually saying halt. And that's why you need to keep an eye on those messages. Because they may pop up a lot sooner than they actually get close enough to tell you to stop. And if you don't do that, if you don't stop, then you see what happens. You're gonna set off the alarm and the whole base is gonna be after you. So I'm gonna see if I can... he moved. Okay. So we can get her. No. Got out of range.
Security profile cloned.
Ah, it was level 0. Wonderful. There we go, level 2, and he's standing still. That's a lot easier.
Security profile cloned. Someone's walking here. Yeah,
So there's a guard down there. They're quite close to the bar, so I wanna... probably wait a little bit. Well, can you actually hide the bodies? Is that a thing? No.
Shield activated.
Okay, here we go.
Entering pressurized environment.
Knock, knock. Okay, nobody's home. Payroll information.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Check if anybody's coming up here. Does not seem like it.
You're not allowed to be in here. Scram.
Combat training material. Those are also pretty rare, so I'm gonna take those.
Downloading data.
At least from these points here. You can go over here and recharge in the meantime.
Transfer complete. Leaving pressurized environment. Entering pressurized environment.
Somebody stop them!
Ah, missed. Come on. Nothing. Nothing there.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay, that's that side of the base, and you can kinda... I guess you guys are beginning to get the gist of it here. Okay. There's the guard on duty on this side of the building. All the crouch and here, catch.
Entering pressurized environment.
There's one right
Someone
there.
in here?
Yep. There is. Oh, we need air quality reports for next of kin. Also not seeing that too often.
Downloading data.
And we gotta go full on camper mode here. Yeah, we're doing this just for the data. So basically, we're breaking into people's houses, shooting them with a shotgun, and downloading their browser history. Recycling logs, are those needed? I have to wait.
Transfer complete.
I find a lot of recycling logs.
Transfer complete.
Yeah, so there are stuff in the cupboards here, but it's all illegal, as you can see, to take these, so I usually just leave it.
Leaving pressurized environment.
There's a dead guard. So she saw me coming running around the corner with a gun and put 2 and 2 together. But she didn't manage to send off a signal.
Entering pressurized environment.
So because she didn't send a signal, the alarm hasn't been set off. So we can again clearly... Personal logs, factor, and employment. No.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Yeah, I know my shields are still on, but
Shield deactivated.
I always forget my shields. Yeah. Not with Astronomy be like, FBI, open up! Ah. So normally I just leave my shields on through the whole run, because I always forget to turn it on and off, so it's just a lot easier for me to...
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Yeah, illegal to steal, but licensed to kill, exactly.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yes, there's a data port in the bar. I mean, if you wanna play the good guy, you can just take the data port in the bar only. And then you don't have to kill anyone, and you can just take that, go out, fly up, come back in, take that one data port, just keep farming that over and over and over again. If you prefer to play this as a good guy. Oh,
Landing gear deployed.
should probably remember to put night vision on when I'm doing these fast approaches.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Let's do one more run. Some population 0. Yeah, we could probably... I mean, the most difficult part of killing everyone is that people have a tendency to hang around the bars a lot. Your legals are not flagged once on ship. Oh, okay. Then we might be able to steal some things if we spot something.
Why are you so close?
I'm walking in a door. This is an airlock. Come on.
Entering pressurized environment.
Job application, network access, person recycling logs. Okay, he's not scanning us, so
You're
we
here for something?
Leaving pressurized environment.
To stand so close.
FPS. I can put the FPS count up here in the corner. Oh, it's not the gun I want. It's the scanner I want. Perfect.
Security profile cloned.
Again, guards all the way down there. Yeah, there's social distancing in Odyssey. Why are you so close? I'm 2 meters away from you. Okay, that guard is so far away that I think I can get the first house. I'm gonna take a little gamble here and try to see that, because it's gonna take a while for her to get up here.
Shield activated.
So I'm gonna take our little gamble here on the first house.
Entering pressurized environment. Entering restricted area.
First house is empty.
Leaving restricted area. Leaving pressurized environment.
Can you only profile scan people they're looking for? If they see you with the profile scanner, they're not gonna be too happy. Okay, there's the guard. I feel like the guard is too close now. For the second house, that house over there. So I'm just gonna get rid of her. Or him.
Entering pressurized environment.
Right in the face. There was one more over here. Nothing there I want. But I do want to
Suit recharging.
siphon a bit of the
Suit fully
power.
charged. Leaving pressurized environment.
Or non-gender specific. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guard, that I assumed your gender.
Entering pressurized environment.
There's two people here.
In here?
Yep. Whoa.
Shield offline.
Jesus, okay. She survived that. Oh, look at that.
Shield online.
Oh, yes, opinion poll.
Downloading data.
Oh, see that? See those two dots there on the minimap?
Transfer complete.
We got company. Gotta be a guard here at any second now. And there's another guard incoming.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Put that gun away.
Uh. Okay, that was a little funny. Sorry. Yeah, I put the shell away at the very least. I hope that's part of the gun. That's fine. Somebody should clip that.
Entering pressurized environment.
Somebody in here?
He didn't see me. Yeah, you could steal a power regulator if you wanted to. Evacuation protocols? I don't know. Let's just...
Downloading data.
Normally don't take those. We can try to steal a power regulator.
Transfer complete.
See if we can make that work.
Security profile cloned.
I'm just gonna farm the last house here. And then we're gonna see if we can go... I just cloned his profile because he has a level 3, so I can get into the power plant, so we can go and steal that.
Leaving pressurized environment.
This didn't have to happen!
Pressurized
Oh,
environment.
he ducked! He ducked out of the way of the first shot. Well done, dude. Well done. Combat training. Oh, nice.
Downloading data.
Yeah, they will notice if I power down the
Transfer
settlement.
complete. Leaving pressurized environment.
So what we're gonna do now, that we've taken out the majority of this half of the base, because we don't want anybody to begin, like, when you power down the base, everybody's gonna begin to, well, I guess they can't sound the alarm now, can they? Everybody's gonna get hostile at least. What I assume it would be a... Oh, shouldn't board. Oops, hold on. Just old habits. But we store the data that way. Okay, let's see if we can get into the power building. That should be fun. Never tried this, so... What do we have there? We have a guard. Guard there. We don't want to get scanned right now. And there's a guard there. And there's one over there. Oh, can't see a thing here. Should be a guard. There he is. Perfect. And there's another guard over here on this side of the base, I think. right there. Wait, should we get a silhouette? So we have something to shoot at. Now it's time to knock in some doors, I guess.
Entering pressurized environment.
Turrets. Where's the alarms? Is that the alarms? Settlement alarms. Here we go.
Power center shutdown protocol. Power center shutdown protocol has been initiated.
I guess while we're here, we might as well just... Oh, right, I don't have an arc cutter. Because I'm in a Dominator suit. We can find another way in. Hold on.
Leaving pressurized environment.
We should have time before the whole thing shuts down. Seven, 712.
Entering pressurized environment.
There we go. Again, the powering down sequence take forever. But this is why I don't feel like stealing power regulators from power plants is worth it. Because this powering down sequence takes forever. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 3 minutes down sequence, and it just... Oh god, I could do half a run in this time. Not quite, but close.
T-minus 60 seconds.
And we have 1 minute left. Yeah, but the problem is, if I power down first, then... if I power down first, I'm not gonna have enough time to get through all the houses in 3 minutes. And if the power goes down, I can't loot the data, which is why I'm here. So I feel like extending it with at least 5 minutes. I mean, you go over here, need to kill the guards, and then I need to start the sequencing. All that.
Power center shutdown in 30
I feel like I'm adding another 5 minutes to the run by going stealing the power regulator. And there's so much like easier ways to get it. Why the rush of time counting? Because I want to get those power, opinion polls.
Leaving pressurized environment. Energy transfer complete.
I mean, if we had an arc cutter, there could also be a power regulator in there. See, everything is dark now. Gotta go and kill everybody. Wonder how many people are in there. Of course, I can't get in now because the door is powered down. See, they're walking around. No, I don't have night vision on my suit. Oh, look at that. The windows close when the power goes out. Interesting. Oh well, I don't want to go and get a Maverick suit just to slaughter a few people in a bar. No, they have spacesuits, so they won't die if you take the atmosphere.
Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
No, you can still... No, you're right, you can't vent atmosphere, can you?
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But venting atmosphere, they all have helmets on, so they don't die from getting their atmosphere vented, I don't think, at least. What rating and upgrade does my gear have? We can take a quick look. So I'm running a grade 2 Dominator with a damage resistance augmentation on. A grade 3 Manticore Executioner, that's the sniper rifle, with an audio masking to make it more silent. A Manticore Intimidator with no upgrades on it, and then a Karma 15, just a normal level 1. But the shotgun is level 2.
Docking request granted.
But again, as you can see, going out and back in just respawns the base back its original state. It's fully powered on and ready to... Let's do one more run.
Deployed.
I think we can do one more. Without a power regulator. Oh, thought I could catch it there.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Are the authentication servers down? A lot of people seem to have problems getting in right now. Okay. Final run here. Let's see what we got. Oh, get a little bit more speed up here before we jump over the road. Don't want to get scanned by the guard.
Entering pressurized
Stay there,
environment.
Commander.
Scan detected.
I thought commanders always respected
Hey.
the law.
Okay,
All
now
things
you're just
considered.
being weird.
Combat training materials.
Downloading data.
Could you not?
Transfer complete.
Move.
Okay. Trying to. But someone's in the way. Okay, you gotta take the other one.
Hey, watch it.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Security profile cloned.
Okay, so here we have a little bit more problems. Now we have 2 people coming up in this direction. 1 person walking there. And with a guard. So we can't shoot Ember, because if we shoot Ember right in front of the guard, that's gonna end bad. So we have to shoot the guard first. So basically we're gonna wait for her to turn the corner so she doesn't hear anything or see anything, and then we're gonna take a no-kill attempt. No, that's no fun. Okay, so she's turning the corner up there. She catch a plasma slug right there. She didn't hear a thing because of audio masking. Let's take one right in the stomach.
Shield activated. Entering pressurized environment.
Air quality report is needed for extended air supply, which I probably do want. I'm not sure I extended air supply. It seems like a weird modification, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'm just picking it up.
Pressurized environment.
Right there underneath the lamp. It's the most obvious place to kill someone.
Entering pressurized environment.
You're not allowed to be in here.
Internal correspondence. I don't think I've ever seen that one here before.
Downloading data.
Let's download it. Yeah, exactly. She never saw it coming. Lights just went out like that. Dead before she hit the floor. Yeah, exactly. So I was considering if I wanted extended air supply on an Artemis suit for exploration, but it's only the emergency air, so it feels a little pointless to put that. I think it would be better off with like an extended battery thing if that exists. I think that should exist. Is there a clean way to do this? Maybe, but I mean, you would need to be allowed to be in these places. So if you could get a mission to this place, that would give you a clearance. If you could get a legal mission to this place that would give you a clearance, then yes, would be a clean way. But I don't know if that's possible. I just found it easy and relatively, like, it's a bit of a challenge to try and do this.
Complete.
And I kind of find that funny, too. I mean, I've been spending
pressurized environment.
a lot of time failing doing this until I finally found a way where I could do this reliably. Like the little trick with scanning through the roof, for instance, was one of them.
Entering pressurized environment.
Someone in here?
Yeah.
You're not supposed.
I can see him.
No, you can't. You're looking the wrong way. I think I have enough air quality reports by now. Cocktail recipes.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay, we have 2 people walking away up here this time. That's good.
Warning. Suit power
Oh.
loss imminent.
Oh, I should do something about that. Hopefully the next house has some power for me.
Entering pressurized environment.
This is okay. This is a risk.
There we go. Campaign plans. Sure, why not?
Downloading data.
Shotgun is not engineered. It's a level 2 shotgun with no engineering on it. I didn't expect so much home invasion in Odyssey. Why do you think they have to increase the PEGI rating?
Transfer complete. Leaving pressurized environment.
Anyone here? No.
Entering pressurized environment.
Oh, got opinion polls.
Downloading data.
Alright, so we've been at this about an hour now, and what do we got?
Transfer complete.
Four opinion polls or something like that.
Leaving pressurized environment.
When I went to a hub where the people died in them. So the problem is that most of the hubs where people are already pre-dead, where they're already dead, are often powered down. So we have to have power regulators to power it up. Yeah, exactly. It's 10 hours. So let's see what's the status here on... Yeah, there's assets, goods, and data. On opinion polls here. 17. So, almost halfway there. But I think it's gonna be it for today. Given it's been 2.5 hours. Cancel my stay at Betty Inn, exactly. Anyway, bit of a mixed stream today. It's a bit of exploration to start, and then a little bit of like murder, home invasion, farming opinion polls here towards the end. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed the stream. I have a few things we need to do here before we end. If you haven't liked the live stream, please go down and like it. And also, if you want to subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate that. That would be absolutely amazing. I am trying to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube before the end of the year, so looks like hopefully going to be able to make it. There's going to be a lot of links in chat. Remember, there's still a discount code on the merch store for. So thank you for you guys reaching the like goal. You can go and use the code. Was it Red Light? We ended up with, and go to d2astore.com and you will get 10% off. Also, you'll find links for our Discord server if you want to join the channel's community, and that is at discord.d2a.com. And you can also find link for Patreon if you want to support the channel, and that is at patreon.d2a.com, as well as if you want to do one-time donations, you can do that through Streamlabs on tip.d2a.com. Final thing I need to do before we end is I need to get over to Twitch here. Twitch, wow, caps lock. See if there's any elite streamers online who are still streaming other than me. Most likely is. Elite Dangerous. I am streaming. Lave Radio is streaming. Who else is streaming so we can rate someone? Should we rate Lave? I'm gonna send you guys over to Lave Radio. They're currently streaming over on Twitch, so we're gonna send you guys in their direction. So I'm just gonna start that rate here over on the Twitch side of it. There we go. Lave Radio. Rate is started. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.